Welcome to Stay Strong, Be Flexible YouTube channel. My name is Sarah, and this channel is dedicated to those of us who are 50 plus who want to stay strong, but also be flexible. We're going to start out with a brief warm-up, just marching in place. I want you to think about keeping your feet straight ahead while we're marching, pretending that we have a zipper right here at our abdomen, like we're wearing a pair of jeans, and we just want to zip that zipper up, and then we're going to roll our shoulders back and down. Want to try to always stay in a good posture while we're warming up. So we're going to slightly swing our arms, and when and if you're ready, we're going to take our hands overhead. So just bringing our hands up overhead. But what happens if that's not available and you just want to take your hands to shoulder height? That is perfectly fine. So here we go, and we're going to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now continue to march. Now if you want to make this a little bit more vigorous, you can swing your arms a little bit more, but you certainly don't have to. You can keep them right where you are. Next, we're going to bring our knees up, just a little knee lift. If you need to hold on to a chair, certainly hold on to that chair. And if you want to crunch your abs, this is a good time to get a nice ab warm up. And taking our hands to our knees, alternating back and forth, and now counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And continuing to march. Again, you can swing those arms if you want to, or you can keep them where you're at. You want to make sure your zipper's zipped and your shoulders are back and down. Now we're going to take our legs out to the side and lifting our arms up to shoulder height. Continuing to keep that ab tight, shoulders back and down. And counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to continue to march, swinging those arms. And next, we're going to step to the back. It's interesting that as we age, we lose the ability to step to the back. We can always move forward, but stepping to the back becomes a challenge. So let's take our opposite hand, opposite leg. This is called a skier. And counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're just going to march, slowing down that march just a little bit. And we're just going to stop all together, making sure our feet are forward, our knees are soft, our zipper's zipped, and our shoulders are back and down. Taking a nice cleansing breath, lifting up our hands, palms facing each other, and then exhaling through your nose or your mouth. Now I'm going to grab a stretchy band for the first part of our exercise series. This is a short exercise series incorporating strength and flexibility. Now you do not have to use a stretchy band if you don't want to. You can certainly do these exercises without a stretchy band. But if you have a stretchy band, you want to put them up over underneath your armpits, and you can keep your elbows up if you want to. If you have shoulder problems, please keep your elbows down. You can do this exercise either way. You want to make sure your feet are forward, your knees are soft, your zipper zipped, and your shoulders are back and down. And here we go, stretching forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure your knees are soft. 4, 3. Bring your shoulder blades together. 2, and 1. Very good. Now we're going to bring this stretchy band up. Now again, you don't have to use a stretchy band. You're gonna bring it up high though if you have a stretchy band, and keep your knees soft, your zipper zipped, your shoulders back and down, and we're gonna bring that stretchy band back and bring our shoulder blades together. And here we go. 10, 9, nice and slow. 8, 7, 6, 5, keep those knees soft. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You just want to bring those arms out, isometric hold, bring those shoulder blades together, and if it's available, do a little pulsing, and then back down. Very good. Now we're going to move to our third standing stretchy band exercise. Again, you don't have to use a stretchy band if you don't want to. Our feet are forward, our knees are soft, our zipper's zipped, our shoulders are back and down. Our hands are forwards, palms up, and we're going to just stretch back, bringing those shoulder blades together. And here we go, knees soft. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those arms out, bring those shoulder blades together. Just hold an isometric hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We've done our standing arm exercises and back exercises. We're going to move to the mat and do some leg exercises. So we're just going to come down to our mat. And if you have a stretchy loop, please put the loop on. You do not have to use the loop if you don't want to. And so here we go. We're going to roll over to our side. Now, one thing that's very interesting, as we age, we lose our ability to balance. So one of the things that really helps us balance is to keep these nice abductors strong. So it's very important as we age to keep these abductors strong and keep working them out as we age. So we're just going to come down onto our side. This bottom leg is bent. Our loop is around our calves. Our toe is down, and we're just going to lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Try to roll forward slightly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold that leg up. You'll start to feel a little bit of burning right here in our abductor. But we just want to hold that up in a nice isometric hold. And if it's available, we'll do a little bit of pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we've worked the outside of our leg. Let's work the inside of our leg. We're going to move to the other side. And we're going to step on the band on the back side. And we're going to keep this front leg forward. You can stay up on your elbow if you want to, or you can come down and lay down. Certainly up to you. You do what feels available. You're going to keep that foot flexed and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just lift up that leg and hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's turn around to the other side. Putting that loop around our legs. One reason we're doing strength exercises as we age is to help combat osteoporosis. That's why it's so important to incorporate strength in your daily workout. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Toe down, heel up, come forward, put your weight on your hand, and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold it up. Hold, 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 hold. And little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll step on that loop on the back. Come up on your elbow if you want to, and lift that other leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold that up. Hold for isometric. Hold, 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 hold. And little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. We finished the strength part of this YouTube video, and we're going to move into some flexibility. So, you want to take your shoes off. This is a good time. You know, thinking about shoes as we age, having good shoes is so important. I like to have a shoe with a wide toe box. I like to have a shoe that is zero gravity. So thinking about having a good shoe is so important as we age. Now for our flexibility part, I have a blanket. Now you can use any kind of blanket you want. Anything that you want to sit on, be perfectly fine. I also have a strap. Now if you want to use a strap off a robe or any kind of a tie, anything that looks like a strap, that'll work too. Also, as we age, it's important to stay hydrated. So let's drink a little bit of water before we get into this next section. Important to stay hydrated. First thing in the morning, it's a good thing to drink a whole glass of water. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get onto our mat and start our flexibility part. We want to look down at our feet, and we want to make sure our feet are forward. Now, how do you do that? You look between your second and third toe and make sure it's in a straight line with your ankle. So we want to make sure our feet are forward. Sometimes this feels forward, sometimes this feels forward. So you just want to make sure you have that straight line. Next, we want to root all four corners of our feet into the ground. Press them like they're rooting into the ground like a tree. And then you're going to pick up your toes, you're going to spread them wide, and you're going to lay them back down. And we're going to soften our knees. Again, we're going to zip that zipper and roll our shoulders back and down. Remember, during any of this flexibility, if you want to close your eyes, it's certainly available and helpful. So we're going to take our arms up overhead, taking a nice inhale. Our palms are facing each other. And then we're going to bring our shoulders back down. Taking a nice inhale, we're going to reach that right hand up towards the ceiling. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale our right shoulder back down. We're going to inhale that left hand up towards the ceiling. Stretch as far as you can. And then exhale that left shoulder back down. We're going to inhale both hands up towards the ceiling. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale our hands back down to touch our side. Next, we're going to do a twist. Now, in order to do a safe twist after 50, you want to make sure that our twist comes from right here at the top of our legs and not our back. So you want to soften your knees. We're going to bring our arms up to cactus, and we're going to take an inhale, lifting up tall and twisting right there at the top of our legs. And taking a nice inhale and an exhale. We're going to come back to the center. Let's do that to the other side. Make sure your palms are forward. Inhaling up tall, exhaling and twisting to the other side. We want to make sure we're twisting right here at the top of our legs. Inhaling and exhaling back to the center. And that's the proper way to do a twist. We're going to take our hands forward. This is so great to relieve tension in our back as we age. It also helps with your posture so you're not humped over. So this is a great exercise to keep your posture aligned and your back straight. So our palms are facing each other and they are shoulder width apart. And we're going to inhale and try to touch the wall across the room, just pretending you're touching the wall across the room. And then we're going to exhale and bring our shoulder blades back and together. We're going to inhale again, stretching across. Exhale, bringing our shoulder blades back and together. And one last time, inhaling, stretch, stretch, stretch across that back. And then exhaling our shoulder blades back and together. We're going to take our hands down, and now we're going to take one hand forward. Our palm is out. Grab those fingertips, drop that shoulder, and bring your fingertips back. This is such a good exercise if you're staying on the computer, if you're texting, if you're on the phone a lot, messaging or texting. You need to do this at least 2 or 3 times a day to keep this forearm stretched out. So again, we want to make sure our knees are soft, our zipper's zipped, our shoulders are back and down. Let's take a nice inhale and an exhale. Let's go to the other side, bringing our fingertips back. Again, our hand is right at shoulder height. Taking a nice inhale and an exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and an exhale. We're going to bring our hands down to the side and we're going to do a forward fold. Now, interestingly enough, after 50, it's very important to be in a correct posture as you do a forward fold. You want to keep your back flat the entire time you're doing a forward fold. So we're going to lift up tall, and as we come over, I want you to notice how my back stays flat. I want you to pretend that you have a glass of water on your back and that your shoulder blades are back and together and that you don't want to spill that glass of water. So it's about going up and out and definitely not over. It's up and out. So stretching out, taking some soft breaths, inhaling and exhaling. And maybe, if you want to, you don't have to, we can go down a little bit farther. So inhale and exhale and maybe bring your hands down to your shins. You want to keep that back flat, inhaling and exhaling. Now you can stay right here if you want to, but if you want to go on over, we're just going to take an inhale and exhale and fold over, flat back. You can bend your knees as much as you want to, or you can keep them a little bit straighter. Taking a nice inhale and an exhale. And now bending your knees, bringing your arms to the side, straighten your knees, contract your abs, and come back up. Very good. And we're going to finish off this part of our flexibility with a neck stretch. As far as I know, and what I've been taught, this is the safest neck stretch. So for us that are over 50, this is a great way to keep that neck stretched and the tension out of our shoulders. So you want to tuck your chin, take your chin to one side, and drop that shoulder. And just take some soft breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Chin back to the center, chin to the other side. Drop that shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing that chin back to the center and looking up. We're going to bring our arms out to the side. You want to stretch them back behind your shoulders and then bring them into prayer position. You want to really press them together. Again, make sure you have a good posture. Knees soft, zipper zip, shoulders back and down. And we're going to give thanks for a healthy body. Thank you.